I'm here with Coach Kevin Boyle. Why are you always beating up on the New Jersey teams, man?
Well, every time we play, we want to do the best we can, and obviously, I got a lot of respect for Gil and Murga. I mean, he does a great job coaching, and it looked like it was easy tonight, but we put a lot of time into guarding his ability to hold the ball and space the floor and spread you out. And if you don't do that, you could be a pretty good team. I could see, some nationally ranked teams being really close to them for a long period because of his coaching ability. We just have, my knowledge of being in the state against him and the respect I have for him and the kids, and that we really, take them like they could, if you're not ready to play, they could beat you.
I watched you guys this year. There's a different level of focus. Like, you're on this mission to get back to the championship game and take care of business and win it.
Well, Cade, Moses, Derek, Caleb, Ryan, they were all on the team last year when we let a good lead slip away in the semifinals. 2 years ago, we won the whole thing, had great chemistry. The biggest thing is this year's team so far has had a great bond, incredible unselfishness. They really like each other, and they don't care who scores. I mean, you're looking at, we've had 31 assists out of 39 field goals, 32 assists out of 38 field goals. Our assist ratio to field goals might be as good as anybody's ever had in high school, college in the last 5-10 years. Almost every basket's assisted.
This is personal for me. I miss you when you were the St. Pat's coach, and those days at the Dunn when you walked in Dunn and Linden. Those were some awesome games, man. What are your memories of those games? Because I watched Linden and Elizabeth, how intense it was, and I thought about you while I was watching the game. I said, I remember you used to walk in and have to play Calicchio or Benny in those days.
Well, one of the biggest things I remember is picking up the pieces of my window from my car after we won one of the county finals, and some of the fans didn't appreciate us winning. But overall, I love those events too. You're looking at some, great programs. Benny and Phil, terrific coaches, got the guys to play really hard, and it got a little nasty, a little chippy, but that makes for a good game, and as long as the crowds don't get too nasty and chippy, but sometimes it went there. But I think people were very passionate about those games, and the fans were very passionate, and that's something I miss because we don't have that in Florida. We don't have the in-state rivalries that we had when I was at St. Patrick's.
You know what? Did that create you because you had to go against Bob Hurley all the time, Ben Kennedy, Phil Calicchio, Bob Farrell? Did that create the type of coach you are that gave you the experience where you could win national championships?
Well, I think New Jersey had a great reputation with some of the coaches. Benny Candolino was an excellent defensive coach. Obviously, Bob was an excellent defensive coach. Farrell was a very good coach, but different different type of defensive coach because they didn't usually play with all the quickness. So you're playing against a lot of good guys. If you weren't gonna play hard and be really good on defense, you would have trouble matching those teams and beating those teams. So we definitely tried to copy that, to be dominant with guards and dominant defensively. And, we were happy with a lot of the success we had, and obviously sometimes we didn't. But overall, we had a really good run there, a lot of success, a lot of good players, and we were fortunate to coach so many good players to help us be successful.
Finally, how proud of your son? He's in the coaching business, and he's doing a good job. It's like father, like son. It has to be, and he looks like you. So that has to be really cool to see your son.
Well, I in both my sons, I also have a basketball school in China, and I have, both Kevin and Brendan, both my sons do a lot of work in different breakdown video and practice planning and those type of things for our academy in China. And, they're also both have worked we have an academy in Montverde too, a Center for Basketball Development, 117 kids, 23 countries. 12 coaches, and both of them have worked in that. Now they're working on the China project for me, but they're both, really growing up. Kevin got married and just got his first home, and Brendan just got engaged, and my daughter's a lawyer, and they're all, Kelly's still running the camps. My wife's still doing a great job running our camps in Florida and New Jersey, so get the whole family together and close right by Disney World, so we love it. So you young guys out there, we have a great overnight camp at Montverde. Go to Disney World, Typhoon Lagoon, Universal, and kids from probably 20 to 25 countries at camp. So come join up. Thanks, guys.